luxury for an offense to have. The ability to the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Hold on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Give to the tailback. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might be. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Haynes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Clemson! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air. It's Manning. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wingo. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Bringing the heat. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language of this defense. It has changed.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read.
Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Haynes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Looking to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out to the 30. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Oh, he wants it all. It's him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They'll go back to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. And he takes it in for a
happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Low on your side.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Got his man downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab deep. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the middle. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
On 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the pummeling has started. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randall. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He's got it all right.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
He wants a big play here late. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
To the air. It's Manning. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Wide receiver going in motion. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Spits it out to the back. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. He fires to the left side. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep following up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. So the extra point is good, but it is of little consequence as this game is over. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams.
Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right.